Hello guys, Coach Theo here, Uncommon Sense. Wow, it's slippery here. Yeah, second day of the Christmas fast. I'm just under 40 hours in now, and I've seen that there are more people joining in, so that's a lot of fun. Keep telling us your experience in the comments, you know, how long you'll be going for, how you're feeling, things you try out, all that good stuff. So today I'm gonna keep talking about the fasting experience a bit. I also want to revisit the good old topic that triggers like half of everyone that hears it, about books. Books are for stupid people. Likely you're quite dumb if you like books. But okay, yesterday I did what I said I was going to do. Sauna, forest walk, long phone call, and pretty much little chores and tasks around the house. And today, quite similar. Little work stuff in the morning. I just did a sauna earlier today before going out here. I'll do some more work. I'll actually have some in-person training today, and I'll talk to someone else, catch up with someone else on a long phone call again. Perfect time during the fast. I'm not sure. This person might actually, this guy, he might be fasting too. I guess I'll find out. But yeah, I can talk a little bit about weight loss. Like this fast, I'm not doing it for weight loss purposes for me personally, but it is of course an inevitable side effect, and it's quite interesting to observe. So first of all, it's just kind of interesting that when you go straight from bulking, which I've been doing, like I had been slowing down a bit here because I injured myself. I couldn't quite train, like push certain things as hard as I could, so just overeating didn't seem as productive. I was still making good progress, just kind of maintaining body weight. But so I've been at like 89, 91 kilos, but still I eat quite a bit, and especially on the Christmas days. So you are, well, not being like bloated in this bad way that you have like a poor digestion and you have all this gas, but still when you eat more, you're just going to have higher water retention and be a little bloaty compared to when you're leaner or cutting. And so it's quite interesting when you go into a fast straight from this, that like the visual difference is quite big. Just even yesterday, but today especially, like all the extra water retention is gone, all the extra bloat. The waist is just immediately smaller because it's empty, the gut is empty, right? And then you're just very flat, because now I'm probably very close to ketosis, and yeah, I just don't have any glycogen in the muscles, right? But so I've been averaging like 89 to 91 kilo morning weight in December, and yesterday my morning weight was 89.2, and this morning 87.8, and this is where I expect the weight loss rate to slow down. But yeah, yeah, let's talk about the books, because that's just something. It's a video, an old video I made that I know that I'd been thinking about that point for a long time, but I don't really think that video was like my best. I haven't really gone back to watch it. I just remembered I didn't quite wasn't super happy with the delivery, but I was like, it's good enough. I put it out. But these are one of my videos that people will just keep commenting on every now and then. And it's so interesting to me how many people just can't see the point. You know, this is the burden of being actually smart. You know, actually smart from just being smart and not just thinking I am because I read a bunch of books. No, but my entire point, I just present it in this triggering way. You know, you're stupid if you read books, just to catch the attention. But then the point is just that, like, books are just a medium. You know, there's nothing special about stories or information, words, just because they're put down on a paper. It's integrating those things. That's the point. Then it doesn't matter if it came from a textbook or from audio, from video, or from conversation, right? And it's like my entire thing is like, no, I'm not against books. If you enjoy books and you do this, it's a good practice for you to read, and you do integrate what you read, you know. Awesome. It's just not my preferred method, and I think it's so stupid when people because some people really get attached to, like, you know, about books. There is something special. Yeah, I've read all these books. I'm actually quite smart. I actually know a lot of nice words from all the books I've read. Like, no one is saying it this way, but that's kind of what I pick up on. And many things when people try to like that, but these are still the things you can get from the books. I'm kind of like, because there was one comment now I got, a long word salad with beautiful sounding words and sentences, but everything he described that you can get out from a book is kind of like Yeah, but that's not about the book, though. The book, if you got that from the book, that's great. But what you got from it wasn't the book. Someone else could get it in a different place, right? Like I said, video, audio, conversation. It doesn't matter. And yeah, it's just, to me, it's interesting just seeing the intellectual error someone is making, and also knowing, like, most likely I won't be able to reach this person with what I'm saying, because yeah, I see the intellectual trap they've set for themselves, and of course a little bit of emotional attachment to feeling, no, my books are getting attacked, I gotta defend them. Like, look, no, my point has never been that books just are bad, and it's my point is just that books are not better than other things. That's what you got to realize. And I made a point that I think that the problem I see with books is, I think it's easier to this kind of paralysis by analysis, or this kind of procrastination behaviors, you know. No, I'm learning things I need to learn for my self-development. Oh, I'm actually doing research, you know. I think it's easier to tell yourself that you know, you're being productive when you're reading but not doing anything with what you read, you know, because you feel as, no, but I'm getting smart from these books. I think it's just easier to walk into that trap. But books, just like watching too many YouTube videos, listening to too many podcasts, you know, without actually using what you get from that, trying it out and integrating it into your life, your process, you know. In the very same way, books can be a complete waste of time. It can just be procrastination. It can be procrastinate, paralysis by analysis. Or, I mean, you know, it isn't to read, but you see what I'm saying, right? It can lead to that in the same way. You know, I had to keep reading. I had to keep studying the thing, you know. But yeah, to just return to the fast a little bit at the end, I just, you know, that's another thing. I'm always so reminded, especially when I haven't done it in a long time, you know, I've been bulking, eating quite a bit. And I even sort of expect, like, yeah, because my body is kind of expecting to get more food now. I'm sort of still, after all these years, I'm kind of like, yeah, probably I'll have some hunger. But really, yeah, no, it's like effortless. It's smooth sailing so far. And it just always, you know, working with people and just seeing and talking with people that struggle so much with the diet side of things, just make me so grateful for the dietary discipline I built through my practice. Like, I'm just in 100% control of what I eat or don't, and it doesn't really take willpower anymore. Like, nothing about this fast has been something I have to do yet, you know. I'm sure there will be little dips, maybe, but not even. I've had many fasts at this point when I can't say that it was like a moment that was problematic. And just imagine then, if fasting can be that way, guess how just eating regular food every day, of course, it's like the easiest thing ever, you know. I can tell, I feel connected, you know. Like, I really needed this after many things, but physically, mentally, spiritually, this just reset, just stripping yourself down a bit, you know. I feel like more connected to the universe right now. Yeah, something like that. I'm just thinking, no, but I guess I'm gonna go finish my walk now in silence from this point. And yeah, you know, this one of the things that can be achieved through my programs is this sort of dietary discipline. But I'll say this, that no one has to fast. Like, now that's what's going on, and it is a tool I very much recommend for everyone to implement to some extent, but it's not something you have to, and it would be more and less beneficial to different people depending on where you're at, you know. There are different roads to a better version of yourself. But the things I would never negotiate with, that I would include with no matter who I work with, is the physical practice, you know, fitness, movement, training of some kind, good diet, and some kind of introspective mindset practice, because you have to, you know, if it was as easy as this is the program, this is the diet, no one would have problems with it, right? So you have to be observing, looking within, understanding yourself, so you can do these gradual changes and actually improve on these other things. So if you are ready to level up next year, DM me on Instagram or email me. I'll tell you about my different coaching options. And yeah, consider becoming a member. Just trying to remember everything to say. Member of the channel to just support me and my content. I appreciate that very much as well. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It is a mindset, guys. Fasting is nice and books are stupid. You're stupid. Peace.